Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How you been doing today? King Rex here. And today we're gonna be doing another guide. We're doing Kingdom Rush Origins. Last time we defeated Galadrians well with relative ease, so I decided to do the other level that I haven't done into the Hulking Range mini campaign, which is Blood Quarry. On Impossible, NLL with free hero. We're gonna be using Catha for today. We need quite a decent amount of stalling power, and who better to stall enemies than Catha? She's one of the best blockers in Kingdom Rush Origins, so you definitely need to use her. I mean, you can use other heroes like Eridan or Arrivan or Ryzen Rax even, but I would say Catha is one of the best options for this. So yeah, what are we gonna do? Well, as you can see, we don't have a lot of tower spots, and the map looks kind of quirky. Get it? Because it's Blood Quarry. So yeah, we're gonna get one barrack, we're gonna get a level 3 archer, and guess what? We're gonna get another level 3 archer right about here. And these guys are gonna be pretty helpful. As you can see, perfect strategy, 0 gold, how convenient. Alright, well, let's get it on. Now what we want to do is try to spawn kill as many of these guys as possible, because as you can see there's this crystal, and this crystal over there. Basically whenever they charge up, and there's, I believe up to 3, there needs to be at least 3 enemies in radius. If they are, it's gonna explode, and something random is gonna happen. Maybe you can get maybe the enemies will get teleported forwards or backwards. Maybe they'll get healed, but it can also heal your units as well. Our worst case scenario, these guys are gonna get turned into blood nose. So we don't want these guys to get close to this crystal. That we have to prevent that at all costs. Now we are gonna try to stun them, because Catha's ultimate can stun in a pretty wild radius, at least on the definitive version of the game. On iOS it may not be as effective, but still. Alright, we have Pertiums and some regular good old nose. Easy. We also have Malik. Basically you want to use a lightning strike. Right about now. You can wait so you can hit the Pertiums, which is kinda nice. And now we have an additional hero, which is gonna be a little bit hard for the newcomers because you have to micromanage multiple heroes. I guess you can leave him like at the back just in case if you need some extra blocking power, but I will encourage you to micro him, because he is very useful on this level. He helps out quite a bit. Now we are gonna stun this guy because, as you can see, he gets pretty far, but that's because I'm playing on Impossible. On Veteran, you should be able to take care of the Peritons with ease, but due to the fact that they have increased movement speed on Impossible, I had to sadly use my ultimate. But in reality, you probably don't really need to use it. Now we are gonna keep our guys over there, for obvious reasons, because we're gonna need a good amount of... we need to block these guys, because there is a chance that we can get Blood Nose, and if we get Blood Nose, the strategy is gonna be pretty messed up. So we want to try to block them for as long as possible. Plus Malik is getting his experience up, he's already at level 3, looking good. How fitting, he reached level 3 on wave 3, right? Very fitting. Alright, now we are gonna get some other stuff. As you can see, I got a mage, but we're not gonna do much with him for now. Later on though, we're gonna turn him into something very important. Now we're gonna get a set of reinforcements, and we are gonna stun this guy just in case if something bad happens. And we're gonna move these guys over there because we have a lot of blood nose. Like, sorry. There's a crap ton of blood nose, so we wanna be safe against them, right? Well, yeah, indeed. We are gonna get a Wild Magus. We're not gonna upgrade anything on him yet, but we will do later on. Now as you can see, Catha is doing an amazing job at stalling. We have our reinforcements, we have Malik, she's healing them pretty frequently. She's summoning these little pixies that help out quite a bit. Even though they don't have a full uptime, they're still very useful. Now, if there's too many of them, we can just stun them for 6 seconds, and we can just wait it out. We can just take our sweet time. You will not... I mean, you probably can hold them off with other heroes, but I would say Catha is the most effective one. Now, unfortunately, the choke point ended up breaking a little bit, so just to be sure, we're gonna get multiple level 1 barracks. Nothing too fancy, just level 1 barracks. Now, Malik is about to die. Well, that was a mistake on my end. If you see that Malik is on too low HP, you can move him out of the way so he can heal up, but I guess that was my mistake. Sorry for that. Anyway, now we're about to use our lightning strike right about now, because I feel like we kinda have to. It was right at the end, very good. We have some Pertians, but we also have Etins. Etins, you see. Alright, because of that, we will get a Golden Longbow. And we're gonna start the next wave, right about now. Now I'm pre-placing the reinforcements, just so they can help out to take care of the Pertians. And we're gonna get some of the Gnolers, right? Yeah, Gnolers. coming up with the Paratons. So that way they can just stay there and get obliterated by the Wild Mags. But this guy will be a threat. Do not underestimate him. He is a beefy boy. 1500 HP is nothing to laugh at. Nope, it's not. Now we are gonna get an Eldritch Doom. Our Eldritch Doom should be very helpful. Now we are gonna stun everybody, because they're in a pretty nice position. And we will be waiting for our Lightning Strike. I just want to group them up just a little bit. Malik ended up dying again. Sorry, my micro is not up to point today, unfortunately. But don't worry. Now here we have to make sure that this guy ends up dying, because your Magi is your main priority. You want him to become the dead. That's why we got our insta-kill. Now, we're gonna get an additional archer up to level 3, because we're gonna be getting a lot of hyenas on the next wave. And we're gonna need some good mages. Now, as you can see, this crystal turned up all of these regular gnolls into blood gnolls, which is gonna make our life a little bit harder. But just a little bit. You know, it's not terrible, there's only a few of them, but if there were like more of them, it would have been a little bit rough. So yeah, as you can see on the next wave, mostly hyenas, but we're also gonna get some Etins, and we're gonna get more Etins over there. So we're gonna need something for that, right? Oh yeah, we are. Now I am gonna get an additional mage over here, and I'm gonna keep Catha up in here, and I'm gonna move Malik to the top. And you'll see why later. Now I wanna keep him there. Actually, we're gonna keep him kind of at the edge of the radius, simply because I'm trying to basically make the Wild Magus target the Etins. And also, yeah, this happened, unfortunately. Now this is something that could easily happen. Some hyenas may end up getting through very easily through your defense. So in order to get some safety net, we're gonna get an additional level 3 archers right about here, and we're gonna be placing our reinforcements up in here to help out with our cleanup. And hopefully this will be good. Now, the crystal could end up ruining the run, unfortunately. If he teleports the hyenas very close to your exit, this could be bad. So we're gonna stun them. We wanna play safe. We're not idiots, right? We're gonna be playing clever today. So yeah, this hyena is getting kind of far though, but we took it down, and that's all that matters. We're gonna move Catha over there, we're gonna move Malik in, so he can start leveling up, being a bulky boy. And yeah, we're gonna take care of the Etins. Now we have a lot of gnolls over there, and we have some blood orcs. So we wanna get on the blood orcs, that's for sure. We're gonna get on them, and we're gonna start off the next wave. We're gonna upgrade this guy up to tier 3, and this guy is gonna be probably... we're gonna get a couple arcanes. And this is pretty much going to be a Golden Longbow, and for these 2 spots, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil what I'm gonna be getting. Thankfully, archers on this mini campaign in particular are very good. If you're playing the game normally, man, definitely use them. They're very good on this map. By far, your best option. Now, mages are kind of okay, but for the most part, archers are the way to go, because of the amount of unarmored enemies that you're gonna be encountering. And also we got a nice RNG on the crystal. Our units got healed. I don't know if you saw that, but if you haven't, well, I guess you can go back and check it out. Alright, we're gonna get this arcane archer, so we can reduce the magic resistance of these guys, in case if they get teleported forwards and they get out of our grasp. This could happen. So, you know what? I don't want to deal with them. I'm gonna lightning strike. Be gone! And now we're gonna move our guys over there, just so we can start annihilating everything a little bit earlier. Maybe get Malik up to level 9, which will be nice. Yep, he's level 9, very good. Here, what should we get? Well, you can kinda go either way. You can get High Elven Mage for additional stalling power, but I would say in this case, it's not really worth it, so we're gonna get a Wild Magus. And we have a lot of Gnollers and Paratons, which is not that bad, so we're gonna start up the next wave immediately. And we're gonna get Catha a little bit closer so she can heal everybody. And you know, she's doing awesome at blocking enemies. We're using reinforcements like crazy. We're gonna stun everybody just for a little bit, because I'm waiting for the additional ones to come in. And whenever they awoke from their slumber, we're going to annihilate them. Look at that beauty. Mmm, delicious. Delicious beautiness. Alright, we're gonna get Eldritch Doom up in here, and we're gonna get this guy up to a Golden Longbow. And we're gonna start working towards kind of an iffy choice, to be honest, but I feel like I'm gonna get it anyway. we'll get an artillery. Yeah, artillery, I said. And for this wave, it's nothing too threatening, it's just a crap ton of Pertians. That's pretty much all you get. A ton of Peritons, or Pertians. I know they're probably pronounced Peritons, but I like to call them Pertians, just because, I don't know why, reasons, I guess. Alright, now you have to be a little bit careful though, don't underestimate them. Even though I said it's an easy wave, some Periton may end up getting through, and we don't want this to happen. So, use your reinforcements sparingly. Use them whenever they're mostly needed, because as you can see, sometimes an enemy can get through very easily. And, you know, it can ruin your run. Now, we are not gonna upgrade the artillery yet. It's just kind of like sitting there as a placeholder, and there's no real usage of it, which is kind of stupid, but we will make the use out of it in a minute. Now, we're gonna stun these guys. Also, a fun interaction is, if you stun the Peritons while they're carrying the Gnollers, they're gonna drop them, and they're also gonna get stunned as well, which is kind of cool interaction. I just wanted to mention it, in case you didn't know. Now, here we have Orc Magi's and Gnollers, and here we have Ettin. Pretty easy, and we have a crap ton of gold. Holy goodness, Batman. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get... you know what? I don't know. I guess we can get Hunter's Mark. Let's get a couple of Hunter's Mark. Now, this guy's gonna get insta-killed by the other Wild Magus, so don't worry about it. We're gonna upgrade this guy up to a Weird Wood. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm going with the Weird Wood. Kinda fitting, right? Oh yeah. Now, for these guys, even though they're getting kinda far, don't worry. They're not too bad. We're gonna take them down. It's not too hard. Like, sure, this guy is a threat, don't get me wrong, he is bad. But he's not the worst thing in the world. All you need to do is just make sure you insta-kill him or have a Hunter's Mark on him. Now, I know Malik has ended up dying quite a bit throughout this walkthrough. Apologies. Also, yeah, that was a bad RNG, so because of that, we're gonna stun them. And we're gonna use our Lightning Strike, unfortunately. I didn't want to use it quite now, but unfortunately, sometimes bad RNG can screw you over. But don't worry, the next wave is kind of easy. It's just a bunch of Gnolls, some Blood Gnolls, and Blood Orcs. So yeah, for the Blood Orcs, you already know what to do if you watch my Galadrians full video. You wanna spawn, kill them. Or try to block them at the front of the exit at least. So we're gonna move Malik out of the way, and we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, that was a good RNG. They got teleported backwards. And I feel like we're gonna take care of these guys, so we're gonna start with the next wave. Now we just wanna make sure that everyone is getting annihilated, and judging by the looks of it, they are. Now, if you wanna be extra safe, you can get the Ward of Destruction, in order to ensure that in case one of the Blood Orcs gets out of your grasp, he's gonna get disabled and he will not be able to turn all of these guys into Blood Gnolls. So yeah, you can do that if you want, but you know what, nah, I'm not gonna buy it. You can buy it if you want, but I will not recommend it. I would say it's kinda unnecessary. Now here we have a lot of them, so we're gonna Lightning Strike, and hopefully kill them all. Yes, we do, nice. We're gonna get the Clover up to tier 3, because why not? I want some of that true area damage. And we're gonna get our two last towers. Here we're gonna get an Archer, and here we're gonna get another... actually, I don't know. Let's go for a barrack. I feel like it's the safest option. So yeah, let's see what we have here. Pertians, Ettins. Wow. Easy wave, man. I thought it was gonna be challenging. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to be too bad, right? Yeah, it's not. So yeah. Now, the reason why I'm getting an additional barrack though is simple. Just in case if we got bad RNG and the Ettins get teleported forwards instead of backwards, we're gonna have more stalling power. This is just in case if the worst thing happen, which you never know if it will or not. Because, you know, the crystals are RNG, and unfortunately, I cannot control that variable. That's just the way it is. Now, here the combo is gonna be nice. We're gonna be stunning all these Ettins, giving us a little bit more time. Yeah, there we go. Perfection. Now, sadly, these guys are gonna start tossing their stones at us, which is kind of annoying. But don't worry, we're gonna take them down. As you can see, these Ettins are kind of getting close, so we're gonna sleepify them. We're gonna just sleepify them. And yeah, we're Gucci. We just needed a few seconds to deal with them. Yeah, Catha's ultimate saving us once again. We're gonna get these guys up to tier 2 just so they can have some range capabilities. And yeah, everything seems to be going fine. Now, the second to last wave is probably the hardest one. As you can see, 4 Orc Magi's, 9 Ettins. 3 Athens, and 3 more Athens. So a lot of tough enemies. So because of that, we will be getting some Crimson Sentence action. I will be spreading them out. You can try to max it out like on one Golden Longbow, but I won't have more towers, or in this case more what would you call it? Basically I just want more towers that have an insta-kill chance. I feel like it's more effective rather than just maxing out one of them. I don't know, at least for me, I feel like it is better. You can try maxing out one, but I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen if you do that. I haven't tried out this variable. So yeah. As you can see, this horde is kind of just dying down. Malik is dying as well, but that's okay. At this point, I guess you should be used to it. Malik is dying quite a bit. The Orc Magi is dead, which is the important part. We're just killing some people left and right, and we're doing just fine. Everything is going pretty swimmingly so far. Now we have this horde, which we may use our lightning on, but I'm not gonna do it. I feel like it's unnecessary. Alright, did I got the Crimson Sentence on you? Yes, I did. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Malik ended up dying, oh my god. Come on, girl. Get a little bit better at the game. You're not that bad. Come on. Alright, Malik, I guess I'm gonna move him kind of at the front, because the last wave is pretty easy. All you really need to do is just make sure that you don't allow the Blood Orcs to get out of your grasp. That's pretty much all you need to do. And it's that easy. However, the second to last wave can get pretty overwhelming, as you can see, especially if you get bad RNG like I am. But don't worry, we're gonna sleepify them. We're gonna move Catha over there, and everything should be fine. Yeah, she got her Pixie Warriors, and this guy is as good as dead, so I'm gonna leave him. Now, I know we have a Orc Magi over there, but don't worry about him. We have enough physical damage, so he's gonna get taken down eventually. Yeah, he got taken down. The Wild Mags, I think, insta-killed him. And we have a lot of gold, so at this point you can do whatever you want with your gold. Now, I am gonna try to block this guy. Come on, block him. There we go. We don't want him to get out of our grasp. And I guess I'm gonna get Fiery Nuts for the lows. And I guess I'm gonna get these guys up to tier 3. Because I don't know what else to do, man. At this point, you can do whatever you want and you will win. Now here, unfortunately, I don't think we can block all of the... no, I think we are... No, we actually blocked them. I thought for a moment we will not be able to block one of the, what would you call it? The blood orcs, but we did, so we're fine. Yeah, everything is going according to plan. Now, I'm gonna use the lightning strike at the end, just because why not? At this point, I feel like it's safe. We can use it if we want. You can also, well, we're gonna upgrade this thing so it can do more area damage. Why not? Alright, Malik died again. At least it's gonna be the last time he dies, I hope. Now, this guy is getting pretty close. Nah, this side is fine. Alright, I thought one of the Blood Notes may end up getting through, but nope, he died. And yeah, pretty much this guy is the last man standing, who is gonna die pretty soon. There we go. Perfection. So yeah, this map is not too bad, as long as you know what you're doing. And hopefully this video will be helpful for you guys. And yeah, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.